may not know what it is, but people around you may know. You may ask them, hey, what is it that I do well? What is it? I always got in trouble when I was in school for talking too much. Oh, he talked too much. But in middle school, they found out that I couldn't read. That was a game changer for me.
Really?
Negative and positive. Because one teacher called me to the front of the class. She said, P.K., go to the front of the class and read Shakespeare. I said, you're the teacher. You go to the front of the class.
Shakespeare?
Everyone started laughing. She sent me to the office. I get to the office. Principals start talking. He said, hey, don't worry about her. You ready for the game today? Because I was a basketball player.
Okay.
I had 20 points in the game, 8 rebounds, and didn't have to read and stayed in the office.
Oh, wow.
I go back to class the next day. Long story short, she said, Pete Kill, you're going to go to the front of the class and read Shakespeare. Or would you like to take a trip to the office for another one of your wisecracks? And that was the day I had to go in front of the class. Friend, Crow. She said, sit down, his friends, Romans, countrymen, limit. And she got the laugh. Everybody laughed at me.
Everybody got it off.
I was embarrassed. She got a smirk. I got ready to walk out of the class. She said, hey, don't worry. People from your neighborhood ain't read many books, and you don't need to know how to read that well to do what you're going to do in life anyway.
Embarrassed?
Middle school, embarrassed. I mean, I'm at the lowest of the lowest.
Mansfield Pete, old Pete. Man, it's good to have you here.
Man, glad to be here, man.
Glad with others, and that's why I was excited about getting you on the show to just kind of take the man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah, I got you. The man in any field, you know what I mean? Hey, I remember when I was in college, and we had an entrepreneur class, and you had to come up with a product. And I came up with Mansfield Cologne for any man in any field.
Well, where is that cologne at now?
I don't know. I think it had a mixture of Langerfield and water and some old spice. And, you know, it was just for a but I got an A on the project.
Oh, that's good. So you must have had a bug all your life for, to be an entrepreneur.
Man, I think I have. Didn't know that, though. I had an uncle who was just, I mean, you whatever it was, they used to have these basketball games in the neighborhood. And they had this store called Sunbeam, you know, the honey buns and the bread. And so when the bread got a day old, he could get it for like a dime or a quarter, you know. And he would go and buy, you know, all these honey buns and cakes. And we would go to the games, and I had a cousin named Arthur. We called him Dinky, and we were the only two crazy enough to go with.
Everybody got a Dinky.
We're gonna go and sell these, and so we didn't know. And we go in there not hot dog, but honey buns, cakes, you know. And they be, man, get out of here with that stale, you know. We keep going, but as the game progressed,
people getting hungry.
Man, go ahead, give me one of them honey buns. How old? What's the date on it? And so I had been told no so many times selling those honey buns with my uncle. I had to be probably 12 or 13 years old.
Really?
And I didn't even know that, you know, just being able to take a no was part of being prepared for business.
Taking a no?
Just being able to, somebody look and say, I don't want that. I don't need that. Oh, get out of here with that. And you go to the next person. Hey, would you like a honey bun? No, I don't want a honey bun. That thing is old. Go to them. Hey, would you like a honey bun?
Wow.
Yeah, Mama, I want a honey bun. That thing is old. It tastes pretty good. It's just a day old. You never, and then eventually you developing a sales pitch to go to the next person by hearing no.
So you adopted the word no in your strategy?
Yes. I mean, just being able, rejection is one of the strongest, you know, deterrent for some people, you know, because they don't want to hear no. I would try this, but what if they don't like it? I would say this, but what if somebody laugh at me? I heard this guy say fear thrives in imagination, but it dies in execution. Meaning, as long as you got the thought up here, imagining, normally you're going to be like, it's probably not going to work.
Execution?
But it dies once you execute. Once you go out there and say, hey, let's do it. I've done it. We at a podcast right now, right?
That's true.
At some point, you had to say what? Let's get the mic.
After I saw it was motivated by David Shands, and he kept saying, and his commercial was, what are you waiting on?
What are you waiting on?
What are you waiting on? And so I'm looking at the commercial like, I don't know. Maybe people won't like me. Maybe people don't want to listen to me. And he kind of said something similar to you. It was basically, you have an audience.
You have an audience.
And so I had to get over the fear of maybe they won't want to listen to what I have to say. So, wow, that's deep.
I think businesses are the same way.
It is. Why do you say that, though?
Because think about it. Someone's thinking to themselves now, maybe they're baking a cake.
Okay.
Or maybe when Steve Jobs was doing the iPad or the cell phone or this mic or this cord or this bow tie or this shirt, everything created had a purpose. Meaning it's solving something. This table here, somebody had to cut the wood to make this table. But when you think about, okay, if I really take the step, because normally you got to invest on the front end before you get the money on the back end.
Right.
So you're podcasting now. It's not like you said, hey, we're going to give you $1 million to start a podcast.
Oh, no. That didn't happen. That didn't.
But when you hear the stories of, hey, I started here and I kept going. I started to quit. I tried it one time and it didn't work. And I went back. How many businesses have we heard about that started? Think about, they were talking about, it's the Colonel with Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yeah, correct.
And they were saying that, not only what he did was phenomenal because of the chicken being fried and all of that, they were saying if he started that today, it probably wouldn't be successful because, people were trying to eat healthy and vegan and all that.
Correct.
But when he started it, they were saying that women were going back to work. He said because women were working and men were working and home-cooked meals were the thing, now you can get somewhat of a home-cooked meal through fried chicken, and you can get it at a restaurant, which may not be considered fast food. So sometimes it's not just what's created, it's when it's created as well. So somebody may be sitting on a business idea that has a shelf life on it. Blockbusters did great until Netflix came.
Oh, no, you're right. You're right.
So the fear of not doing it is one thing, but sometimes not doing it at the right time.
You
can be doing the right thing, but at the wrong time. Oh my God. That's what I fear.
That reminds me, my favorite motivational speaker of all time, Les Brown.
Oh yeah.
Trust me, I did Jim Rome and all these, but
Les
Brown, maybe Mamie Brown's baby boy.
Mamie Brown, yes sir.
He had something to say that really caught my attention early on in life, that the richest people were in the graveyard. Ooh. And he went on to say because most of the people that have true wealth die with their ideals. They take them with them.
Yeah, I've heard that.
They don't even try.
Full of ideas.
Correct.
Books that were never written.
Yeah. And
sermons that were never
that always stuck with me. Wow. What do you say about that analogy?
I think
you were
Dr.
making
Miles
reference.
Monroe had a statement that said the greatest tragedy in life is not death, but living life without purpose. And some people die with purpose locked inside, or die with that gift locked inside,
right?
Or die with that idea locked inside. And even though, and this may be a bad analogy, but what do you do when you die at 25, but you buried at 65?
Oh wow!
Les Brown said that.
Now that's
meaning that they died with the idea at 25,
right?
And they just existed for their entire life with the idea on the inside.
Question, is that possible for people that's even in business to maintain that mentality?
When you say maintain, what do you mean?
So I start a business, I'm committed to doing it, but yet I find myself stagnated for whatever reason.
All right.
Is it fair to say that they may find themselves in that state of mentality?
Just existing. Wow, that is a great question. Yeah,
see,
that because you got me thinking, I'm sitting there like, because you're at a level, and you had to get to that level.
Correct. And everybody can't be an entrepreneur.
Right. And then so you have to ask yourself, am I willing to
get out of that comfort
over in a sense to grow to the next level? A lot of people want to go to the next level, but don't want to grow to the next level.
Correct.
It's like going to step 10.
Right.
But when you get to 11, it's like going to 1 all over again to get to 20.
And the sad part is a lot of people feel like they're too old to make that change, to make that shift.
And sometimes you have to shift. But what do you do when the shift is facing you and you? I've been there.
Okay. Tell me about that.
Well, I was in the school system.
Okay.
Working a job that I actually loved.
Really?
I was motivating, I was educating, working with fathers in the school system. But I had gotten to a place where my money was tapped out.
Okay.
I couldn't make any more. Mm-hmm. The influence that I had, I couldn't
go any further.
Expand. I couldn't go any further. Mm-hmm. And so I had to ask myself, am I willing to let go to grab something else? Meaning it's almost like being on first base.
When you say let go.
Imagine being on first base and you're trying to get home.
Mm-hmm.
But you're on first base and you want to steal and go to second. Mm-hmm. But I'm in between. Mm-hmm. So part of me want to take off running, the other part of me want to sit. But if I sit, eventually I got to wait on somebody else to move in order for me to move. But if I see the opportunity, I take the chance and take off. There's a chance that I may get thrown out at second. There's a chance that I may make it.
Okay.
But there's no true reward without taking some level of risk. So when I say let go of the mindset that you have for where you are. Sometimes we don't know how to grow to the next level because we don't know how to go to the next level because all we have is right here. So when we went to the podcast summit, you mentioned David Shands. My wife, she was the one, you need to go to the podcast summit. You're always watching podcasts. Why don't you just start one? I don't know.
Because I remember asking you what was holding you back.
Speaking part and one of the things that really took me over the top this year, because mainly when you think podcast, I start thinking that I have to start talking like this. And so how was it when you were growing up in the like I thought that I had to
be totally sophisticated, right?
And I meet Ash Cash.
Correct, yeah.
And I said, man, look, I just want to dap you up, man. I love your energy. Watching you showed me that I can be me doing me.
Right, be who you are.
And he said, man, do you?
Yeah, I kind of felt the same way.
And so when I saw Shands talking about the art of the interview, I was like, oh, I can do that.
Right.
But I also had to accept the fact that my podcast may not be the type that just do interviews.
Right.
I may get on there and say, hey, today we're going to talk about how to go from where you are to where you're trying.
Right.
Being versatile, but being yourself. So sometime in business.
So you're saying just keep not getting stagnated, not getting caught.
No, you cannot. And sometimes, and this may not be a great term. You know, they used to say just throw it up against the wall and see what sticks. I'm not saying do that.
Right.
But I am saying.
But is that a bad thing?
What are you willing to let go of to get to where you say you want to go?
Right.
Because you can't tell me you want to go to the next level and grow to the next level, but you won't let go of where you are right now.
Right.
And letting go may be a mindset, it may be a skill set, it may be I gotta sit in a room with somebody like you while you coach me. I got a young guy who's, man, this guy's, man, you gotta do this on social media and you gotta do that on.
Right.
Man, I don't have a strong social media, but he's like, you got to.
I don't either.
You said, man, you gotta get on the phone and
I'm still trying to figure out Facebook.
You gotta do this. So right. And so he challenged me. He said, okay, can you post daily? Can every day, can you just make a quick post? I'm sure I could. He said, okay, what are you gonna call it? I said, well, I talk about hope a lot.
Right.
He said, okay, what are you gonna call it? I said, we're gonna call it a daily dose of hope.
Wow.
So every day I'm gonna do a daily dose of hope. It may be 30 seconds, it may be. He said, okay, now just film it every day. Well, it was cool for about a month or two.
Wow.
All of a sudden I'm catching a flight. Do it in the airport.
Right.
I'm at a week in Africa, or 30 days in Africa, or I'm in Europe, or I'm in Nantucket, or wherever, Bucktown, Mississippi. And he said, well, you don't have to do it that day. You can do multiple ones one day and just schedule and post. I said, oh, man, now I got to go and learn another program.
So you got to come out your comfort level.
I got to come out of my comfort level. And what I realized was...
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm just going to say what I realized was convenience and comfort could be the thing that's keeping you complacent.
And that's what you're saying about the businesses. That's what I was getting to.
Yeah, there's a business man or woman that may be watching us right now. That female who may have that idea and thinking I'm ready to launch. Okay, I got to get this. I got to get this. I got to get this. Okay, I got it. Okay, now as soon as I get everything lined up, I'm gonna do it. Okay, I got everything lined up. But you don't want to launch at Christmas time because everybody at Christmas.
That
I'm gonna wait
excuse.
to the first of the year. Wait till the first of the year. Well, the year just started, and they waiting on the perfect conditions to launch. When action has no season, you just got to jump. Sometimes.
Wow, say that again.
Action has no season.
Where did you get that?
I don't know. I just, but I mean,
that's deep. Talk to me.
Action. Think about it. Yeah, and a lot of this stuff I had to say to myself as well. Now, I don't want people to think, oh, he's just
no. I love it. I love
myself.
it.
I was working in a program.
Uh-huh.
I was making $10,150 a year. I had a wife and 2 daughters. My wife was a stay-at-home mom. I'm changing lives in my community. I'm making an impact. I'm doing fatherhood programming. I'm working in the local programming in the church. Impact is being made. But I'm making $10,150 a year.
Thank you for watching Beyond Potential. I know this is some interesting information, but I want to take a quick break to invite you to join our community. In this community, we will have business-minded people just like you that can share openly all their thoughts and ideals and their abilities to move their company to the next level. So I want you to join that community, and here, let me tell you how to do that. Now, get back to the episode. Oh, my goodness.
And they had a gentleman to come in to speak at our school.
Okay.
And someone had to pick him up from the airport, which was an hour away. I get him, I pick him up. So I go to pick up the guy.
Okay.
Guy comes in, he's doing this thing on difficult parenting.
Okay.
And he comes in, I'm asking him all kind of, hey, how did you get into speaking, sir? How long have you been speaking? So how much do they pay? He said, well, I get paid $10,000 to speak. $10,000? He said, well, today they're only paying me $12,000. Normally, I get $10,000 for an hour. I'm doing 4 hours today.
Okay.
But they're paying me $12,000. $12,000 for. Now, this is the same school system that's paying me $10,150 a year, and they giving him $12,000.
Wait, Pete.
For half a day.
Stop, Pete. How did you feel?
Oh my God! I couldn't even show my facial toward it. I'm like, man, how long have you been doing? How did you get to do that? How long have you been speaking? Everything in me is like, so I'm thinking this guy must be amazing. He must be phenomenal.
Right. He got to be the Les Brown.
Oh, he got to be Les Brown, Jim. He got to be all
of them.
And he gets up. Hey, today we're going to talk about difficult parenting. Okay.
Not the blame.
How many of you all? I'm sitting here like, oh, you kidding me? I can do that. You kidding me? Like it can't.
Isn't that? But don't that stop a lot of people from moving forward, thinking that the other professional
have something
special?
Yeah, they just so much better than I am.
Wow.
And never realizing what they have on the inside of them.
Wow.
It's like we're looking for confirmation through everything and everybody except ourselves.
Really?
And we never look inside. We
deep.
never ask the question, what was I created to do? And so
Wait. Don't go past that. Expound on that.
yeah, okay. So when I work in the school system, now I have programs in the school system. This is called VIP. One of my programs is called VIP.
Okay.
And VIP, of course, very important person, but it stands for vision, identity, and purpose.
Okay.
Vision is where you're going. Identity is who you are. Purpose is why you exist. So I try to help young people get a hold of their VIP. Like, what is your vision? Where are you going? Who are you?
Right.
And then why do you exist? Well, sometimes the hardest thing to understand is